Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is the 5th day of May 2021. We're here to give you all a price prediction update in the market for Plug Power. You guys can tell that we already got one on going into the market. We're going to break down how the market has moved against our prediction. And then we're going to make sure that we get back in position so that we can continually win in the market, or at best minimize the potential losses of our prediction. So if you all want to participate, if you all want to learn right alongside with us, make sure before you go, you subscribe here to the channel. Come back again and again, because the market continually changes and you can continually learn from the predictions so that you can become a better trader, investor, whatever your mantra or strategy is in this space. You need to make sure that you got the competitive advantage among everyone else who is involved in the stock market. All right, so make sure you just join us and continue to follow us as we build this community. So real quick, let me show you all what has occurred into the market in Plug Power. Right there, April the 25th was the last time we did our prediction, and we played a strength into the market, right? We really wasn't overly bullish into the market in Plug Power. We had our ultimate TP price right there around $33.54, 50 cents. It didn't make it that high, which is why we initially told you that we would TP or take some profits off the table right there around $30.25, and it did that right there on the 29th of April, right? So 7.96% profitability, skimmed a little bit off in that perspective. We didn't get the full amount right up here around 33.50. We didn't get that 18%, but profitability is profitability into the market, especially once you understand that we could see some restriction come in the market right there around $30, as we told you on that particular video. Okay, so first thing is first, we need to really see if the market in Plug Power is regaining strength. Is it gaining momentum so that we can actually see the market break out throughout 2021 later on down the line? And currently, we need to bring this horizontal line down just a tad in Plug Power, because this is where the market area of restriction was found. Okay, we're going to utilize this to our benefit. Okay, so we're going to continue to extend out these two horizontal lines. This is where the market in Plug Power is anticipated to continually bounce. Now, we got rejection on our last movement right there around $32 or $30.50. $30.50 is the last place that the market got rejected. So we now know that this area here is going to be important, just like it did here back in March, and then again in January. Like, we can make determinations as to what the trap has done thus far, and we can utilize that going forward as to where we can expect the market to get selling, or where can we expect more buyers to step in the market to prop up the price. Okay, so now look at what occurred yesterday, May the 4th. Okay, you see that spread? Take a look at that spread, and then take a look at this volume. That very small spread, with this increase in volume, we haven't seen this much volume in Plug Power since April the 26th, but the spreads are a lot smaller here. So again, this tells us that right here is where the market came in and bought up Plug Power. We are still in the initial stage that the market wants to hold support right there around $24.25, give or take. It is right there. Okay, the market doesn't want to break that to the downside yet. Now, we can tell if there's a greater chance that the market can break $24.20 to the downside based off the long-term time frame. So let's look at this market on the 2-day. Okay, look at how we ended the 2-day price bar right there. We ended at the low of the bar. That tells us that this market is still generally weak in the market in Plug Power. So what occurred on yesterday lets us also know that many people sold out into the market in Plug Power. Many people got out of their position in Plug Power under the premise that in the long term, the market in Plug Power is going to continue to dip in price. We're even getting that here on the 3-day, that the market in Plug Power is still weak. 5-day time frame. We got 9 hours and 22 minutes left. So today's the last day for us to see what's going to occur into the market and plug power. And it is still weak. Now, based off this 5-day time frame, I'm still going to hold our ultimate support area at 2250, but even that is in jeopardy of being broken to the downside. So the next area of support is going to be around $19.25. That would be the next area. Okay. I'm not really seeing any strength into the market in plug power right now. And we be careful on where you're getting your information from, because we're not going to be biased in one direction. If the market's going to go lower, we'll tell you that. If the market's going to go higher, we'll tell you that. We're not going to be those emotional traders who just try to continually hype you all up and think these stocks are always going to shoot up to the moon, because that's not the case. We need to be more realistic and understand that the market really doesn't care about how we feel. They just simply care about taking the money. That's it. So take a look at this as well on the weekly time frame. We're going to see if the trend is in jeopardy of being broken in plug power. Can you see that? Okay. This is the trend in the market in plug power. We are literally at the cusp of breaking this trend. And I am expecting that to occur in the long term, for the market in plug power to continue to dip in price and to continually give us some lower prices. We haven't found the bottom yet in the market in plug power. So we have to get in the forefront. We got to get ahead of this storm in order to make sure that we are alleviated from the damage that it's going to cause. So we're going to continue to play weakness. Let's look at this on the 2 weeks time frame. Even here, the market's still giving us a lot of weakness. So we're going to continue to play that to the downside. So $30, maybe even like around $31 is where we're going to hold that support area. That restriction area in the market, $30.50. So that's about 24% market loss if the market in plug power is able to break above that on strength. Okay. This is going to be our first area of TP though, right there around $24 and around $22.20. That's going to be our first area to come in and skim off some of this profitability in anticipation that the market in plug power is going to continue to go lower. Okay. Now, the next area, like I told you, is going to be around $20. I think it's going to dip a little bit lower than that, towards 19. So we're going to get in position on that aspect as well. So this is it. Now, if we see strength coming to the market in plug power around $22.50, then we're not going to expect the market to dip all the way down to 19. This is going to be the first area that we're going to watch the trap to see if it's going to be able to prop up this price right there around $22.50. Now, looking at this from the long-term perspective, it doesn't look like it's going to occur, but there's always that slim possibility that he can hold the market there. Okay, so be on the lookout. This is what we're seeing into the market in plug power. I want you all to tell me, what do you all think about this particular prediction? Do you think the market's going to continue to dip in price? Do you think we're going to see higher price movement? Because either way it goes, you need to make sure that you get in position so that you can win in the market right before anyone else. So drop the comment in the comment section and let me know, where do you think the market price in plug power is going to go? Tell me your prediction. And that's it. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.